When you thought that the UK police couldn't sink any lower, you have them going after children with flags. You know, the Operation Raise the Colors all over the UK, and you just, just raising St. George's flags and Union Jacks everywhere, and it seems to be that this is this subversive action that is toppling the public order of some kind. And imagine police officers going after children with flags. I have to say that again because I couldn't believe it. I really thought that this was some kind of clickbait, but it is not. I'm going to play this, and most of it is muted so to protect the identity of the children. But notice the amount of cops in here, and they're surrounding what? 11 years old. Listen.
Anyone know?
Yes, they are, but they're going to tell you as well. The reason everybody's around. Some kind
of it's something that sounds like dystopian. Everything that is going on with the UK, everything that is happening right now as we speak, with all these Abrodians wreaking havoc in so many ways, all this violence, all these crimes committed by actual criminals, people who are not even part of the UK, that not even natives, nothing. And you have police officers actively just searching for the most vulnerable people possible, children with flags. You know you have a real problem. And imagine what kind of a problem you have when blokes like this think that they are doing their job by some kind of, I don't know, search and asks for details of kids to identify them, to keep them in check, and they're just waving flags because that's something like it's dangerous some way. This is the same kind of people that at the end of World War II said, "Oh, we were just following orders. It's not my fault. I was just following orders." These are a special kind of evil because they are, you could say, weak and evil. Because in that weakness, in that lack of masculinity, they just cower under the power that controls them. They just cower under the hand that feeds them. Oh, I will lose my job if I don't do this. I have orders to look for anybody with a flag, and even if these are children, and of course they have to be white children, right? Oh yeah, of course they have to be white children, and I'm going to do my job. But it's the only thing missing in here, the only thing missing in this tragedy that the UK has become. And I ask time and time again, when is this going to end? Because it's not only the people, the citizens of the UK, it's this. People like this guy, are a big part of the problem. Because I'm going to say the word. This is basically treason. This is being traitorous to your people. This is just, oh yeah, but I'm gonna get fired, and I'm gonna, all right, you're gonna get fired. You want to keep your job. You don't want any trouble. They send you to detain or harass some kids with flags. I'm guessing that you're going to do it. I think that you have no other option. Think that what are you going to do? I guess that is a very depressive affair or way of living. It's depressing that you think that your life, that this is worth putting your life to. It's depressing, in fact. It's depressing that men in the UK, policemen in this case, are doing this, are allowing this. Oh, we don't have any other option. Well, you're making your bed. And don't complain when this reaches your own doorstep, because it will eventually. You and your family. I am not threatening you. I am not even in the UK. But this monster that you're wishing it doesn't eat you alive is going to go for you and your family eventually. And you are the one responsible for it. It's that simple. I don't make the rules. Oh, it's so easy for you. It's really easy for me. You know why? Because I didn't put myself in that situation. That's something that has to be said. If you don't want to end in trouble, you have to think some steps in advance. You need some kind of, I don't know how to say it. You need to think in advance of what can happen and the odds, and realize maybe you don't have the ability of foresight. Maybe you are not the body language guy. I can get it wrong sometimes, but if you find yourself in this situation, you have to realize that maybe you are the baddies. You are part of the bad guys. You are part of the problem. It's like this video that is circulating of a photographer who is surrounded by 4 police officers in the UK, and he is arrested. Seems that there is a difference between detained and arrested. I really don't know the difference. Maybe you can help me in the comments. But he is being arrested, and why is he arrested? You might ask. He asks.
Thing about you.
Oh, that's a fair.
Can't see your face, just out of precaution.
All right, let me just let me just speak. That's a fair comment. I'll let you have that.
All right, yeah.
But I don't.
You notice that because of the accent, you know that it's a British bloke.
Have anything what's going to harm you.
Everybody says that to us, don't they, mate?
And I'm actually just going to go in lobby because it's a beautiful lobby.
Yeah.
I'm going to get some because I ain't got any stills. I'm
My
going to take
colleague's
some
going to tell you
stills
the circumstances for why you're being arrested.
They're gonna tell you the circumstances of why he's being arrested.
Am I being arrested or being detained?
Arrested. I just said the caution.
Arrested?
Yeah.
Well, what have I done wrong?
Did you hear the caution? Public order. Do you know the caution again, or are you?
Well, what have I done? Tell me what I've done.
There's been a member of the public who you've apparently been shouting at, calling him a muppet.
Right.
There's a member of the public who you have been calling a muppet. For fuck's sake.
Right, I'm up it. Yeah, and
You caused him alarm and distress.
You cause them a lot of distress. What a gay thing to say. I don't have any other word. If somebody feels distressed because you were called a muppet, that is gay. There's no other way. No other way. What level of faggotry is this? I don't have no other word. No other word. The cesspool that the UK has become, then just having open arms to all these Abrodians who are sexually assaulting your women and girls and boys and even men in some cases. It's getting really bad. And you're saying we're gonna arrest you, 4 police officers, 1 photographer, because he called a member of the public a muppet. And what's distressing? But what kind of joke of a country has the UK become? Today is, by the way, the is it that word anniversary of the passing of Her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. We remember her. We miss her a lot. But I have to say this, I'm glad that she's not around to see this. This would be absolutely heartbreaking this would be embarrassing. This is embarrassing for anyone with the slightest bit of patriotism and love for their country. For anyone whose blood boils every time they see these elements just taking a dump on the public when they should be defending the public, but they are just carrying out orders, I guess. There's only this agenda. If they don't do that, they will get fired and they won't be able to feed their families. So I understand that. The problem is that you're just delaying the inevitable. You think you are just doing your job. The cops, the police officers, they think that they're just doing their job, looking after photographers who call people muppets and kids with flags. They are going to find out. And when they find out, they will have no way to complain and no one to complain to, only blame themselves. Sadly, it's going to be too late for them. So I think the UK has to act sooner than later. People in the UK have to wake up. I really want to know what you think about this in the comments. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Bad Language Guy. Much love and bliss.